Good morning, guys. It is a Monday morning, and for the past 10 days, we have been hanging out with the Vandersons, and it is time for us to say the official goodbye. We did a little bit in our video that we just showed y'all the other day, but we're pulling out and leaving these guys. Morning, Emily.
Morning.
Plus, it's awful early, so I won't stick a camera too much in their face, but there they are. So we've made it to Limon, which is the port town. We've already been through this town because it's how you get to the Caribbean coast over here, the southern part. And we were going through and Curt said, look, we got a bicycle guy riding on the back of the van. So we could look down in the rear view mirror, and there was actually two of them, one on each side. Maybe I got a little glimpse of them to show you guys, we'll see, but that was pretty cool. Of course, we have to show you the road construction. If you're new to the channel, in our pre-van life days, me and Curt both worked in the road construction industry. So anytime we pass it, you're gonna get a glimpse of it.
So we're traveling down the road, we get pulled over by the police, they wave us down, and we talk to them a little bit. They say, where are we going? You know, I tell them I'm traveling back to the airport to get my vaccine, but we're going to be here for a while, and we're traveling the world. And he pulled out this patch and gave me this patch, but this patch is what they wear on their shoulder. And so how cool is that? They gave us a little gift.
It was awesome.
Super cool, nice guys. And just something we've seen a lot along the way. So super cool, and proud of this thing right here.
Yeah, very nice guys. Driven on this road before, so we're not really showing you too much of it. Of course, if something interesting pops up, we will. Kind of like getting pulled over by the Costa Rican police and automatically getting all kinds of nervous, but then they were incredibly cool, so that was awesome. But we're probably 30 minutes from our camp for the night, so we will show you that when we get there. So our first campsite that we had picked out, the road it told us to turn on was pretty narrow, and looked like we may have a clearance with the trees issue. So, first campsite is a no-go. We're headed to another one, maybe 15 minutes away, kind of down in a little city up in the mountains. So let's see if that one works out. Searching for a camp. We seem to do that a lot. So we're in a town called Turrialba. It's kind of in the footprint of the Turrialba volcano. It's up in the mountains. It's a pretty little place. And we're looking for a hotel that we have heard will let us park there for the night.
There has been a change in the driver and the navigator.
Yes, we have swapped places.
Snow has now assumed both of those roles.
No.
I am solo videographer. She's the talent and I am the filmer.
No.
But coming out of Turrialba, which is a very unique little town, I wouldn't have mind staying there another night, but the spot just didn't feel really good. And where we're gonna go is, we think, up in a little more elevation and likely to be a little cooler.
Yeah, because we've been on the coast where it's been warm.
Yeah, so we're headed up the mountains. We got to get through this, and we will see you guys.
Campsite number 3.
Campsite number 3. We're still going. So I don't know if you guys can see out there, but they're planting on the side of that mountain, and they have all sorts of stakes up there. Maybe, I wouldn't think tomatoes up here, but something on vines. It almost looked like they were starting a vineyard, but I don't think that would be what it is either. But it looked pretty cool across the mountain hill there. But I do think there's a lot of coffee and bananas. We have seen over in this region tons and tons of bananas, and we're getting more up into the coffee. And also here in Turrialba, the dairy and the cheese is super huge and important part of the economy here in this region and all of Costa Rica. Driving over those 2 mountain passes. Burned up some fuel.
Hola. ¿Y no diesel, por favor? So we left the Caribbean coast bright and early this morning. We were gonna drive about 2.5 hours and find a place kind of in the middle. But we are now headed to our 5th camp, 5 hours later, all the way on the outskirts of the capital of Costa Rica, which is right in the middle. So it's been a long day, guys. We don't always do this, but every once in a while we do the long drives. It's hard on us, hard on the kiddies. Y'all cross your fingers that this camp is open.
All right, guys. Kilometer left, 1.2. It says 4 minutes. Steep climb.
Skinny roads.
Skinny roads. Everyone's nerves are already frayed. Long day. Almost there.
We're almost there, G. It's okay, buddy. It's been a long day, we know. It's open. It looks open, everybody.
On Canopy Adventure.
See that's over here? Yeah, I'll just see that. I'll just stop right here. No office.
Yeah, I
You
think we're
arrived
getting
at
a
your
parking over there.
You're up, Curdy. All right, we made it to the camp. Curt is in the office.
Do you have cell phone coverage here?
Not very good.
Yeah. So the bathrooms are here. So we have 2 options for parking. It's going to be $8,000 a night, which is expensive. Parking here or in the zona de camping back over there. I don't know what it looks like, but so we stay here for the night and then we figure it out.
Yeah. Do they have Wi-Fi?
No. They said over by the house, Adventure
Yeah, but did they have a password?
Adventure Park 1234.
Okay.
Or Adventure Park 1234.
Okay. So we can pull over here?
Yeah.
Let's do it, guys.
Do you want to try up here in the woods?
No, let's just go right here by the bathrooms,
Okay.
right? It's not a glamorous camp, but we're up in elevation, so it's cool. The door is open. The kitties are listening to birds chirp. We have a bathroom close by. Wi-Fi is no good. Internet connection's slow. But we're tired and this will do, right guys? We're gonna see y'all in the morning. It is bright and early. 7:30. We are already on the road. It is a bumpy road because we are headed back down the mountain that we drove up last night. The campground we stayed at last night, we just got there so late. We were wore out, we were tired that we stayed there, but it was incredibly expensive just to be a place to sleep. No Wi-Fi, no showers, didn't come with any perks, and we had no cell connection. And it cost us, what, about $25?
Yeah.
I mean, ridiculously expensive. We're bailing on that place, so we're headed down the mountain. We got to find another place to stay. We need a place that's safe, secure, and has good internet because Curt is getting ready to fly home for his vaccine. So I will be here in the van by myself with the kitty cats. So we want to make sure we're somewhere where I don't have to worry about the van and Curt doesn't have to worry about me. So that's what we're on the lookout. The perfect campground. So we think we found a campground way over here. Let's see, right here in Punta Arenas. If you click on it, this is our trusty iOverlander app. So this says good Wi-Fi, potable water, cold showers. And this little logo here means that it's big rig friendly. And we're not really a big rig, but it's always nice when we see that because then we don't have to worry so much about our height. They have power if we need it and toilets. All the reviews look pretty amazing. And if you click on the photos here, they're going to load up in a second. And that's an aerial shot, and it looks like it's right on the river. So lots of birds. Looks like a really comfy place. We have called them and talked to them. They have room for us.
It's not moving day today, but today's a big day because today I'm leaving Snow. She's going to be in the van by herself while I fly back home and see my family and also get my COVID vaccine. So I got to be a little honest, guys. I'm a little nervous leaving with the van. We haven't had any issues, but you know, there's just always that little uncertainty. But we have this beautiful spot we've located here, and she is super safe. She has awesome facilities. The people here who you're going to meet are absolutely amazing. So she's in a really good spot for hanging out while I go back and take care of business.
All right, I know he's told you. He's leaving me. He's bailing. He's going back to the USA and leaving me here in Costa Rica.
Snow's the Capitan now of her own ship. She can't wait. She can steer it whichever way she wants.
Oh no. All right, guys. Curt is packed up and about ready to head out. It's going to be strange in the van without him, that's for sure. Penny. All right, guys. There goes Curt. He's getting his ride to the airport. Going home, visiting family. I will see y'all in a week. Bye, guys. Thank you. Bye, Curtie. All right. Curt is headed out. He'll be gone for 5 days.
All right, guys. I just got dropped off at the COVID testing site, and I'm walking up there now. So step one underway. All right, COVID test done. They say it's going to be an hour for my test results. Here comes the shuttle to take me over to the terminal. So I'm getting closer to home every minute. It's just like that. We're over here at the airport. We got to go check in. And we're still waiting on our COVID test. All right, guys. Here we go. Down the runway. On the plane, mask on my face for 7 hours. So here we go.
Okay, guys, I just realized that I haven't given y'all an update at all of what is going on. So on Saturday, it is now Tuesday. On Saturday, Curt got a ride to the airport from this campsite that we're at with the guy that owns this place. They happened to be going to the city. It worked out perfect. That saved me from driving all the way to the city and all the way back and getting reparked and resettled. So Saturday morning, bright and early, Curt left to go to the airport to fly home to visit his family and to get his vaccine, get some new eyeglasses, just a few little odds and ends that he needed to take care of at home. And he has been there ever since. His vaccine went great. All of his stuff's going good. We had some deliveries coming to his parents' house. All of that is going good. I thought I'd give y'all a little update on what was going on here. First, Curt didn't just haul butt and leave me in Central America in a van by myself. We did a ton of research and actually went to several different camps trying to find one that we felt was safe enough. And the last camp we went to was perfect. Where someone has a nice house on the river. They live here most of the time. The brother-in-law lives here all the time as a caretaker at an apartment on site. And they have built a really nice area that will hold up to 3 campers. Right now it's just me here, but I am behind a 10-foot locked, guarded camera gate with a caretaker here full time. There is no need for me to leave. If I did need to leave, Curt pulled the bicycles out and they're parked under the shed here so I could ride up the road to the store if I needed to. But right before he left, we went to the store together. We stocked up the van. The van was full of water. Everything was ready. So Curt left me in perfect, great shape.
You know, I really like that better than these, don't you?
I like them both just the same. Mom's taking me shopping, guys. Here we go. You're driving. I don't know where I'm going. All right, guys, it's about time. Johnson & Johnson vaccine is going in the arm. Get that taken care of, and we'll be out of Walmart. Sort of strange being back in the U.S.
walking around the Walmart, comparing prices to what I've been used to seeing for the last year and a half since I left the US. And it's just a little bit interesting kind of being back in the States. Nothing alarming, feels pretty comfortable. Strange being around everybody who speaks English, but definitely missing the van and the journey, but all in good time. Looking forward to spending some quality time with the family. So there we go.
So, Curt is on a plane somewhere between Houston and Costa Rica. He will get back to us in the van and the kitties this afternoon, and I am super excited. We miss him terribly. But I just realized I have not showed y'all around this campsite, and it's really been an amazing place for me to stay while Curt's been gone. And then when Curt gets back, we have to stay another couple of days because we're waiting on a part, which we'll tell you all about in the next video. Nothing big, just a little thing we had to get made. So let me show you around this place because it's pretty awesome. Guys, Curt's gonna be home so soon. I know. You guys miss him as much as I do. He'll be back soon, I promise. All right, guys, we've been waiting 4 days, and guess who's back?
It's me.
Curt's back in the van, and he brought a big old duffel bag.
It's Christmas in the van. And last time when snow went up, it was Christmas in the van.
Yep.
And I was the recipient. This time it's Snow. Although she did get most of this stuff off the Amazon. But
Yes.
anyway.
What do we got there?
Well, we had the air conditioning problem from all Vanna's hair getting in the thing. So this is like a little filter cloth to cover that and protect that.
We can cut to any intakes to cover up.
Any intakes. And that should help with the cat hair issue. So I'm excited to try that.
Yes, very good. So this duffel bag is a jumbled up mess because we had to open everything. Can't bring everything in boxes and with tags on it in case customs takes a look. So Curt had to open everything up, but here we go. What's that, Curt?
Oh, I got a couple nice sun shirts to keep the sun off my skin.
Nice.
Which is big down here. Snow got some new little smaller size clothes, so she's doing real good with that.
Yeah.
So, and then we couldn't leave the kitties out. Snow, you want to tell them what this is?
This is a cat scratch rug, and it's the biggest one I could find, and the kitties are gonna love it, and maybe they won't scratch the screen anymore if we give them more places to scratch.
I got
That.
12-volt fan. So we have 12-volt fans. We got some new ones in Mexico, which wasn't so long ago, maybe 6 months ago.
We use those things like crazy.
They're strong, but they're loud.
Yeah.
And it's difficult to take them off and to oil them, which is what I have done, and that doesn't last that long. So I'm going to try some little different fans and see if we can't come up with something a little quieter.
All right, there we go.
Oh, you guys remember the Vandersons?
Oh, yeah.
They needed some spare parts, so we hooked some spare parts back.
Kurt brought
to
some
them.
stuff back. They'll be swinging by tomorrow to pick those up. I think it's bearings for their suspension or something, right? Oh, yeah.
Hand portable coffee grinder.
We're finally going to get to drink our Guatemalan coffee from Freddy's
Yay.
Cafe.
And since we're going to be in Panama, in South America, we're going to be drinking lots of good fresh coffee. So we need
There we
that
go.
thing.
Nice. All right.
I think you guys have seen our new awning, but now I have awning stakes to keep it from going down. And I'm probably going to cut some pieces of PVC.
Make legs.
Make legs, and then I'll have tie down, so that'll make it pretty solid.
Nice.
Walkie
Woohoo!
talkies.
We had so much fun with the Vandersons and their walkie-talkies. We had to get our own.
This is Snow's version of a leash for me.
You guys know he goes on those crazy hikes.
Oh, and I got new glasses. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I got some new frames. And these are really, really good glasses. I had terrible glasses before, and I got a backup pair.
Very good.
So I'm pretty stoked about
Turn
that.
around and show them what's on the back of your head.
Oh, and Snow got me a little strap to hold my glasses
Look at that
on.
little sports strap. Nice and thin. Holds those things on.
And we got some other bits and bobs. We got like some cords and some other things. But that's the majority of stuff that we brought back to keep the van on the road.
Keep the wheels turning.
That's it, you know?
All right, guys. Now, looks like
We got to find a place to put it.
we got
to
some
install
putting away
it.
to do.
We got some work to do.
Another thing Kurt brought back from the States, some rivets. So we're able to pop off this screen door. And finally, big square little Vanna, our little princess, destroyed the screen. And some tougher screen is going in. We'll show her, won't we, Kurt?
Yeah.
We'll see how it works out.
See how long this lasts.
Yeah. The campsite that I've been at that we found that was super secure and safe while Kurt went home to the States has turned out to be a really, really awesome place. Kurt's been back for several days now. And you know, we brought a lot of stuff back from the States, little odds and ends for the van. And this has just been the perfect place to get a lot of that type of work done. So we've changed out our fans, we've worked on the garage, we've cleaned some stuff, we've tightened some wires. When your house moves, bumps, and we take it on the kind of roads we take it on, you got to tighten up some cabinet handles and stuff shifts around in the attic. So it's just been a good place to just take stuff out of the van, reorganize, tighten everything up, give everything a second look, make sure the van's in great shape. And when we needed some help, the people that own this place have been amazing. So this is an Airbnb slash campground. It'll hold 3 vans like ours. And then the houses next door that they do rent out as Airbnb. When it's not rented out, sometimes they stay here, and they're here. And they're fantastic people. Tonight, we're going to go have dinner with them. So you guys are going to get to meet them briefly, see how we hang out with them a little bit tonight. And then in the morning, guys, we got to pack up and get back on the road, start doing some more adventures. Enough of this tidying up the house, right? But let's go have dinner with this incredible couple, Mike and Luisa, here in Punta Arenas, Costa Rica. And we will put a link to their Airbnb stuff down in the description because they're amazing. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you guys know when we put out new videos. And don't forget, you can always follow us over on Instagram to see what's going on in between videos. Cheers, guys!